Right, now we're going to learn a bit about logical operators such as AND, OR and NOT, which is quite useful as a follow-up for learning if statements and const statements. Alright, so let's take a look at this. We've got AND, OR and NOT. Alright, so NOT just reverses whatever you had in there. So like not false will give you true, and not true of course will give you false, and not true, what will that give you? True. Yep. Alright, so let's take a look at this. What about number 5? Let's do not number 5. Now what number's gonna say? Yes, 5 is a number, so this should return false, and it does. Alright, now what about an OR statement? Alright, now the OR will see OR true, true, false, and it will return true. It just needs one of these things to be true. Alright, so let's do like oops, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Alright, let's do this. Or equal v5, which of course does not equal each other, or equal a and a. And why is that true now? Because it checked this one and that's false. See, that's false. But this one is true. So the whole thing's true. Alright, then you can do more than two things inside of an OR statement. I'm just going to copy and paste this. So we're checking if 3 is less than 1, it's not. If 7 is greater than 4, which it is, but we'll put a not on it, so that's false. If 7.1 equals 7.10, which I think is true. And positive negative 5, which I think is false. So let's see what it says. Oops, I pasted it twice. So it's true, and that's because this one is true. Like that, but everything else is false. Alright. Now here's a little function that uses an OR statement inside the cond. So let's say like we've got this function here, we're trying to return the months in the season, and we're giving it a season. But you know, people call fall autumn, and they call autumn fall. So we want to handle both of those. So on here, the first one for spring and summer is easy, but then autumn and fall, we've got to put an OR statement in there. So we say OR equals season autumn, OR equals season fall, and it returns the months after that. And winter, right, alright, so we can run that. Oh, it doesn't like the square brackets. Well, that scheme doesn't let you do square brackets like other scheme interpreters do. So if I replaced all those with regular ones, it will work, which I guess I'll do just to prove it, though you might get rather bored while I'm doing it, but it's almost done now, so you might as well stick it out. Alright, I'll run that, do months and season fall. Right, got it. Now we'll do months and season autumn, and it should do the same thing. Yep, got it. Alright, now let's see. Let's take advantage of the fact that OR doesn't, if you do OR true, then it doesn't have to do this next one, whatever it is. So let's do this. Look, divide 3 by 0. Now everybody knows that that causes an error because there's really no answer for dividing something by 0. Alright, so let's do like or true or divide 3 by 0. Alright, because it'll check the true first, and because that's true it won't have to do this one. There we go, so it just returns true. Now let's make a safe division that checks first to see if the divisor argument is 0, and if it does it will return something nasty to tell the user that they've did it wrong. Alright, define safe divide lambda x y or 0 y x y. Well, we're not going to tell the user anything nasty, just return true. Alright, and what's this? Safe divide 3 by 0. Now we get true. But if we did safe divide 9 by something else like 3, then it will actually do this part here, because it gets past this. It says 0 y false. That would be false because y is 3 in this case. Then it will go on and divide x by y. So that's sort of just a fast and nifty way to check things out. Now what if you just do all by itself? Then that's just false because there's nothing true about it. Now another important thing that you must know is that anything that is not false is considered true. So like a number is considered true. So like 5 or false, return 5 or false 5. Lists are true, or A, B. False. There we go. So anything, I mean anything except for this false. Anything except for false is considered true. Alright. Now what about the AND expression? Well, that is sort of similar, but it requires that everything be true. And true, true. Or if we did and true and then false, it'd be false. Well, it doesn't matter how many trues are in here, as long as if there's one false, then the whole thing's false. And like the AND, or like the OR statement, it evaluates each one in order. So it'll do this one first, and that one, and if there's a false, then it won't do it. So how would we so let's say and false, and then we did our special divide thing, a little divide by 0 trick. Since it gets to the false, it won't bother dividing anything by 0. So if we wanted to change safe divide up here to use the AND statement, how would we do that? Do AND, I know 0 y, that would be true, and that would be when it's 0, then 0 y will be true, and then it would go on to divide after that. So we want to change this to a not statement. There we go. Now let's do soft divide, safe divide, divide 3 by 0, and we get a false. Now that's a little better. We thought, oh, one we got a true, which sounded sort of like you were doing the right thing, but really I was doing the wrong to divide by 0. Alright, 3 by 2. There, and that still gives us the right answer then. Alright, so that's it. Now you can combine the ANDs and the ORs together, of course. So you can do like AND true, or true, false. Alright, now what's that going to be? The AND will look at this, it's true, it'll say alright, so what's next? And then it will look at this, and there's a false in there, but it goes to the OR first. The OR says, well, there's a true right there, so I'm true. So then basically you end up with AND true and true, so that's going to be true. Oh, I think I've frozen up. Oh, there we go. true, right? Alright, well that's it then for conditionals for ands, ors and nots.